Okay, hear me out. Every golfer in the world needs a club they can rely on off the tee, and you don't always want to spend a fortune on that club. For me, I feel like that club sometimes comes and goes, but now I feel like maybe I've found the answer for less than £100. Yes. And before you all start trying to guess what this club is, this is not a brand new budget golf club. This isn't one of those videos. This is actually a second-hand golf club from one of the biggest golf brands in the world, and I got this club from my friends at Golf Clubs for Cash. Guys, if you want to check out one of the world's biggest second-hand golf club retailers, check out the link in the description below. There are loads of deals online ready for Christmas. Oof, can't believe I'm saying that already. But buying second-hand is certainly a fantastic way of finding great golf clubs at good prices and potentially not breaking the bank, even with the big names. I've had this club in the bag for quite some time now, and I've not done a video on it yet because I wanted to see if it would last the test of time. It's been a while, especially for me. It's been quite a while. So, introducing, I mean, that is exactly why. That is exactly why. And the key there is I didn't strike that good. But for me, it's imperative that if you have a club off the tee that you're really confident with, you don't always have to put your best swing on it. I've tested it in the studio. I'll show you the numbers a little bit later on. And today we're going to test it out on the golf course and just reinforce exactly why I'm so happy with this PXG driving iron. I love how industrial it looks. I love it's not got a number on it. I love pretty much everything about it, to be honest. And this model is a 0311X Gen 5 5x forged club. I absolutely love the feel of it. I love the sound of it. I love how powerful it can be. And you notice how I hit a fade off the tee because it's a dog leg right to left, or left to right. Imagine now if I had the versatility to take on the corner a bit more and do this. For me, versatility is key if you're going to have a club that you really enjoy off the tee. That's what we're going to test in today's video. Guys, my name is James Robinson. If you are new here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. And remember, if you want some second-hand golf clubs, check out the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash, because to be honest, I think they're the best around. And you see, the big reason why I haven't done this, well, to be honest, as you can see, it is now very much winter here in the UK, and I had this golf club in my bag throughout the entirety of the summer. I loved it when the golf courses were getting a little bit burnt out. I could hit it off the tee. It'd go around 200, 220 carry and then release out anything from 240 to kind of 450 yards, depending how warm it got. But now things have changed. Things are a little bit more soggy, a little bit more damp, a little bit more depressing. And most golf courses now you will move forward off the tees, so this club still becomes quite a viable option for you to keep the ball in play and shoot low scores, even in the winter. Because sometimes in the winter, I feel like that's when you do your best work, your groundwork for the following season. Who's with me, guys? Get in the comments below, what are you going to work on in your game this off season? I also have some very exciting trips coming up, and I want to make sure that I don't lose that many balls. I'm looking at you, big dog. And so if I want to get my tech head on with this PXG 0311 Gen 5 driving iron, it is jam-packed, full of technology as you would imagine. It features the X2 core technology, which is designed to enhance PXG's ability to distribute weight evenly where they do want it. You can see the weight is distributed fairly low in the head to reduce that center of gravity. And it also features a power channel technology, which is a U-shaped corridor in the back of the face that is designed to decrease deflection and bend in the upper part of the head. So that is designed to enhance launch and make it a little bit easier to hit. So even though it's a player's iron, it still has plenty of tech in there to help you, along with the industrial looks, which I love. We're 220 out here in the winter off the fairway. How many times can we hit this green with this club? Wow. That sounded fierce. And that's the first time I've said the word fierce in a very, very long time in my years on this earth. I might bleep out how old I am because a lot of people won't believe it. But that was incredible. I've said all along this is a off the tee replacement. This is a club to help me off the tee. So why am I hitting it off the fairway? Well, to be honest, because it's that easy and the ball flight is that good. And that's another one. They're carbon copies and that's at the flag. This is not an easy shot, and I think that's 2 for 2 on the green. Turf interaction wise, as you have a look here, that is absolutely everything I want from an iron, especially one that has this little amount of loft on it. I absolutely love how this looks, love how it sounds, love that it's not breaking the bank. You can buy a new one of these for around £160 from PXG direct, but for me, a club that's in this good a condition with a hazardous 6.0 shaft in there, I'm quite happy to save the £60 and pay $99.99 from Golf Clubs for cash. I also absolutely love the grip on this. PXG make fantastic grips. Of course, it is a Lampkin Z5 standard grip, PXG's pretty much very own Lampkin grip. Can we hit 3 for 3? This looks so good down at the ball. Right. They're all on string. Those shot traces are going to be pretty similar. Let's go up there and see where they are. Turf interaction wise, bueno. Kinder bueno. You can tell I've been on them a lot the last few weeks. Even cleaning it and putting it away. How's that? That never happens. So hopefully, as you all know, and if you are new here, you may not know, but this channel is not just about me, it is about you and your golf game. So guys, do me a favor, get in the comments below, what is your go-to club off the tee? Is it driver? Are you very, very happy with driver? Do you hit lots of fairways? Is it a mini driver? Is it a 3-wood? Or is it some kind of driving iron like I've got here in the PXG second-hand Golf Clubs for Cash special? Some fantastic videos coming up with those guys ready for Christmas and New Year as well. But I've heard there's some giveaways coming as well, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. So from 210 yards out, I am extremely happy with those. They were the first two, and this was the last one that had a little bit more cut on it than the other two. But from that distance, yes please. And this is a club for off the tee. I wasn't off the tee. I'd also like to explain that we're not getting much run at the moment, so they are very, very, very good for distance. Any other day and they're running up to that flag. And one thing I found mega exciting and interesting when testing this PXG driving iron inside was the levels of forgiveness. I hit good shots, I hit bad shots when testing it, just like I have done in today's video out on the golf course, but they always carry between kind of 220 and 230. This one here is a prime example of a good shot. Really, really nice high trajectory, spinning it around kind of 2,500, 3,000 and carried 231 running up to 240 yards. What more do you want from a driving iron? Okay, so as you can see here, we have the yellow winter tees, however woolly part, the whites do generally stay out. So we're going to go off the yellows here and just see how far we have into this 18th hole par 4. Off the whites, this is driver all day, but in the summer you can hit driving iron. So can we hit driving iron now if it's the winter forward tee and get the similar distance? Because the distance from the yellow to the whites is pretty much the distance you would get with roll, I imagine. So I've teed this up fairly high. I'm going to try and really send this, maybe get it moving around the corner if we can get lucky and get a bit of run. I don't think we will, but that's exactly the shot that I like. And if I have a tournament coming up, I do have the Golf's On World Championships coming up at the end of this month. For me, this is an ideal club to just hit off the tee, especially in a simulator world where I can get this to carry 220, 230 and run up, depending on the wind and the gradient on the Golf's On, to 260, 270. You're not going to have too far in there. How many over 450 yard par 4s do you play? I don't think it'll be many. Same again, maybe just turn it a touch more. Go on, that is so good. Fly. And you see even there, I've caught that a little bit high out the face because it was teed up a little bit too high, to be honest. I didn't quite catch it where I wanted to, but because we do have that speed channel, that kind of U-shaped corridor as PXG described it, still felt okay, and that's still gone a pretty good distance. So one worry I suppose I have with this is feedback. Like, they all feel good. And I know that's probably something that you do want, but maybe you do want a bit of feedback when you've hit a bad one. Right. Last but not least, it's just another absolutely gorgeous ball flight. Let's go up there. I'm going to show you how far we've got into this par 4 from the winter tee or the yellow tee, wherever you guys play from during the cold wintry months. If you have them, a lot of you guys in America don't have them, and low-key, I hate you a little bit. Not a lot, just a bit. And that is the real thing I like about this driving iron: consistency. 1 ball, 2 ball, and the 3rd ball, which is a little bit left, was actually the ball that I struck high off the face. So although we're not screaming that there's loads and loads of technology in there, which there is, it actually works quite well. So you left yourself with 160 yards into this 18th hole. You've never really thought about losing a ball because you've hit your reliable driving iron off the tee. And it is then up to you to put that middle of the green and make a nice, easy par. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video. Go check out the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash in the link in the description below if you want some second-hand golf clubs. And apart from that, I'll see you all at exactly the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.